It is Never Run Alone. I'm Rin MacDonald and delighted to be joined at the end of a day where we usually record here in the morning. However, with such a glorious set list, it only felt right to record at night. With me, I've got Cameron Merrick bouncing in off his first Wednesday speed in months and flying down the highway, doing the speed limit, of course.
Of course.
Little late, but better late than never. Sissy Bergman, fresh off a New York City Marathon Masterclass and PB. We're going to hear all about that. We've also got Chris Fahrenkoth and Dusty off an osteo appointment. You smelled like Tiger Balm when I hugged you before.
Mate, I feel good.
Great smell.
Feeling good. It is a great smell. And of course, our headline act, the legendary Nick Drabble, off the decks and into the studio for his debut on the pod. Welcome, everyone.
Woo.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Welcome. Another great
Oh,
intro.
good.
What a room.
And Lily at the back, recording, producing. Thank you for
Ensuring
being here
it's
as well. Ensuring the audio is premium from minute one
Yes.
this week. Apologies to everyone. We weren't meaning to gaslight
I
your
was
headphones.
right.
Chris was right, if you heard what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We turned off his mic. So.
Yeah. We've got some questions. We're going to go to a lot of questions, but as I said, we're going to be hearing all about New York. We did speak about it last week and celebrated you, Sissy, as I know you heard, but going to be hearing straight from you how that was. We'll also be chatting to Nick, who half of Setmo, DJ. Bit more about you
Fit
to
guy.
come. Yep. I'll probably throw to him.
Runner.
DJ Ronner, Dad. The dad's on the left over here. It's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be a
That's
good
good
pod.
set.
But we'll jump into some questions. We have first up, Life of Max, pausing the watch while at the traffic lights. Yes or no?
I do it.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
usually. Depends how long I think the light's going to be.
I agree. Depends on how long the light's going to be. Kirsty is getting back into running, and she ran like along the Pacific Highway the other day, and got stuck at Boundary Road Pacific Highway intersection for literally 5 minutes, and did pause the watch, and I was like, "That I'll allow it. It's okay."
You're auditing her Strava as soon as you got home. Nice.
I
Ready
didn't
to submit
turn
her.
this function on my Garmin, but when I stop, if I don't move for more than 10 seconds, it pauses.
There you go.
And then when I start moving, it goes again. I just got this watch from my brother, and he was like, "What? I didn't put that on." But
Works
great.
perfect.
I like it.
Love it.
I think it's just also just a habit. Like I did it from the start, so just
Totally.
I've always done it. It's not really a conscious trying to like gaslight anyone with my
No,
time.
yeah. Most importantly, let's not screw up our splits.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Right.
On that
as long as
easy
it's not
run.
in a race.
On that easy run. Yeah, not on a race. We'll come to one of those questions in a moment. Anonymous, I believe, another one this week. Could be a different person, though. They want to be kept anonymous, so I'll leave you hanging. Best sandwich shop in Sydney. This one might be for you, Mr. Drabble. We'll go to
I
you
think you
first.
Nick submitting his own questions.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
question.
That's why
Anonymous.
It's
He's like, wow, he's not prepared earlier.
Yeah,
Ready
Yeah.
to go.
Do you know, yeah, we got the spreadsheet.
10 minutes or less, if you can, for the answer. Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Goodways Deli.
Oh,
Wow,
They've
that's a
got,
great one.
They've got a couple spots. I think the Redfern was the original one.
Erskine.
What's your
Alexander.
And now there's a...
It's literally
yeah,
across from where we're
there's
playing
a spot.
soccer tonight. Like, literally within 50 meters.
Yeah.
Will they be
It
open?
not
Will they be open?
It won't be open.
No. Yeah. But
Fun
I like
fact,
it. There's almost a
Could
bit
go
of an
in so well.
Australiana theme there. They bake their own bread that uses like wattle seed, and they use a kangaroo mortadella,
Yeah.
which
Ooh.
It's
sounds interesting, but it's like
It is good.
that sounds
cracker.
cool.
It's really
Good
good.
chicken sandwich, good breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, breakfast sandwich, add kangaroo mortadella. That's my go-to with a bit of chili on there.
Kangaroo mortadella.
Sounds wild. It's not as wild as it sounds.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
it sounds more exotic, but it is very good.
Yeah.
My favorite one closed down recently. RIP Smalls Deli.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it did,
so
didn't it?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their chicken and cheese sandwich was just unbelievable. But I'm a huge fan of Salumari. They're like
Okay.
Yeah.
fresh focaccia, like Italian style sandwiches. Very
Yep.
good.
Nice.
This side of the room. Dads have gone first.
I'm either South Dowling, I like,
yep.
or Norths. If I'm in the city, I used to work near Norths. It's like a little like, I don't know. They've got a couple spots now, but they used to just have this one that was like in a little next to Wynyard Station that goes like underneath the building. It's like a very small, like couple meters where there's some shops, and it would just always have a queue. But it was very, very good. So those
Why?
two. Why was it good? Big sandwiches, quick turnaround, fresh bread, like. Yeah, it was just very good. And then South Dowling is similar. Just like, it's hard to like buck up a sandwich, but some people manage to do it.
And the caramelized carrots are South Down.
That's the one as well. Yeah.
I heard that earlier today, actually.
I mean, and then next to my work, there's like one of those, cheapy, like this Asian couple who's clearly run the place for ages who just make like $9 sandwiches, and that they absolutely hit.
You get two of them, right?
Two of them. They always come in. Whenever I don't get two, they're always like, "I'm not hungry today." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not training at the moment." Yeah. So,
I am watching my weight.
Exactly. So,
Haven't
yeah.
done 160 Ks this week.
exactly.
Seriously.
Yeah.
What do you got, Sissy? Can't say sombrero.
I don't. Oh, damn. Burrito. No, there is a good place on Oxford Street that does like Japanese style sandwiches, which Josh, my housemate,
Sandwichy?
is obsessed with. They do like a karaage
Yes.
chicken style
There's
sandwich.
one that's just opened in the Chatswood.
New Chatswood Chase.
Yeah.
I've got to go to
It's
the New
sick.
Chatswood
Yeah.
Chase.
It's
Sounds
really
pretty
good.
lit.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Okay.
I'd
Good
say
food
that to
options
be a
there.
little bit different.
Yeah, that's good. I haven't been there in years actually. I need to return.
real good.
And don't they also do like a cream
Like a
and
strawberry. Yeah,
one?
they do. They do. And every time I walk past there, you can just smell like the smell that comes out of that place is amazing. And the team's really nice.
Katsu batter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yum.
So I'm going to
Got
say
anything,
that.
Renus?
It'd be similar to you, the Chinese shop just up here in Crow's Nest. They
Nice.
do a banging. It's $14.50 for me,
Okay.
but they
I'm
know
paying
they know me
Lincoln
well.
prices.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a sub $10
Business park.
sandwich is unheard of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
in this day and age.
Business park
It is
sandwiches.
rude not to get to at that point,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. It's great.
But yeah,
Slaps.
brilliant.
Really good one for me is like a hungry guy right now, just
Yeah.
to talk all
Yeah.
my
Is
favorite
that your
sandwiches.
stomach,
How many
Yeah.
more food questions?
I know.
We
Death
do,
row meal. No.
we do have a couple. We're going to go to, I believe it's Kieran Don. He wants to know, where's the best spot in Sydney to rip a 5K? He's saying Moore Park Hill in Senny P breaks me.
This is great because I want to do a 5K time trial soon.
I've got a
So
5K
any-
next weekend.
North
Do you?
Curl
Yeah.
Park Run.
Okay.
Is a good one.
Ella, very good friend of the pod, actually suggested that we do that one soon.
There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
5K loop.
I'd
I'd say probably along Darling Harbour and Barangaroo on a non-windy day because it's relatively it's flat.
I will say that, but me and Ash did a time trial there, and if it's busy and there's people,
worst.
it's,
For sure.
and there's cars coming out of
Sunday
driveways.
mornings.
True.
Yeah, you want to go when it's quiet because it was slightly chaotic.
Yeah.
Narrabeen Lake would be a good one.
I did Narrabeen Lake a few
Yeah.
weeks
Good show.
ago,
Yeah,
but
I'm
at
not
9 a.m. and it was chaos.
Yeah, true.
And it's a bit traily.
Bit
Yeah,
traily.
true.
The best one would be around Olympic Park if you're near there, but that's pretty far. Just because there's enough it's a big space to like get around.
Yeah.
But
Or hit the track.
yeah, track is, to be honest, track's the best.
Yeah.
12 loops.
Wednesday
Yeah.
speed
Yeah,
sesh.
you can't
12?
really takes the chip and Strava time out because you just do 12 and a half laps.
12.5.
So I was like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
hey.
Work it
Yeah,
out.
get him.
That's why you're
Something
so
like
quick.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I say that. I mean, the hill at Senny P, I don't know.
I think it's good for you.
There's not many places that are like, yeah, I like the little down here you get off there.
Yeah.
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 So I don't know.
Senny
And it's
P's-
just one and a bit.
Come on,
right?
Kieran,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
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 You got
I'm
it.
trying to think where else you could go that's not going to be crazy. There's not
Have
like
you said somewhere? Where would you do a 5K?
Well, Cam actually does some of these runs over in the inner west, the Cooks River.
Yeah.
I like it because
Just an out and back.
Yeah, out and back.
you definitely could rip like probably 2.5 out and 2.5 back.
Definitely.
With like one road crossing that's a pedestrian crossing.
Yeah.
Although I did almost get killed on that.
Yeah, I've
road.
hit that road crossing during an interval session pretty fast, and you do have to do a little zigzag.
Yeah,
So.
I've definitely done it like slow, and then like someone still almost got me. I was like, that was almost the end of my whole life. But yeah, that is a good spot. That's where I do like probably half of my easy runs are along that stretch. Had the local legend, and I got the notification I lost it the other day.
Oh,
Is there anything
time
worse?
to get
Yeah.
back.
I've said I don't get many of them, but that was one of them.
Is there anything worse? Lily just behind there doing lots on the Strava piece lap from last week.
Yeah,
Might have something to say about that, but no
Yeah.
microphone this week. But
Yeah.
no,
cut off.
Taking it away.
good answers all around. I won't answer because I'm not from Sydney and I basically run at Narrabeen and Centennial Park. And I think it works. But good luck, Kieran
Get
O'Donoghue.
the track.
Don't know why I forgot your name there, mate, but thank you for the question. James Caspersloney, what type of drink would you be if you were one? Alcoholic, non-alcoholic, milk, flavour, etc. So I think we can go pretty niche here. Like, yeah, probably a chalky milk.
You dress like a banana
Bethany Lane.
milkshake right now, so that's
Banana milkshake. Mate, take that top off. You dress like Santa Claus.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Don't know what the drink that
Tiger
was,
Woods
though.
is where I started.
Tiger Woods, yeah. Try to
So-
throw some shade.
Yeah. Santa doesn't wear a polo usually, but that's fine.
Well, I'm going to say chalky milk for me,
Okay.
the Bethune Lane.
Oh,
Lake
The goated
Boga, Harris
chopping milk.
Farm,
Yeah.
$5.40. They're
Is that your
much.
favorite or what you think you are?
I'm gonna. Well, it's
You
probably
are.
what I am.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you use?
No, that's fair. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something. It
Yeah.
works. It works.
I like my milk.
Yeah.
I bought milk, cheese, and yogurt from the supermarket the other
That
day.
was calcium
Strong
up.
bones, my
Strong
dog.
bones.
Get
Yeah.
ready for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That calcium.
Respect. What do
Come
you
on.
got?
What we got? What drink would you be?
I think I'm taking like espresso martini or something like
Yeah?
that.
Yeah, that'll
ticks
do.
that
Yeah.
box, yeah.
I see
Just
that.
What?
Well,
Like a Eastern Suburbs white girl.
picks you up a bit.
Gives
That's
you
me.
the speed.
Yeah, gives
You
you a bit of
seen his
energy.
booty, bro?
Yeah.
Man's caked up.
Fat. So the power station is good. Yeah, mix of coffee, pick you up a bit, also get you a bit loose. I think that's me. Can go quick, a little bit of everything. Whatever you like.
I can do
Versatile.
All night long. That's all I'm hearing. Karen Frothing.
Hear what you wanna
Drabble. Bergman. What we got?
I'm gonna say a beer because I love beers, and
What kind of beer?
I'm an ale. I'm like a XPA. I like a fruity,
Yum.
kind of fun. Yeah,
You are a fun guy.
thanks,
I like it.
guys.
And to be taken seriously, I feel like beer is a serious drink. It's a man's drink.
Yeah. But with
Yeah.
a fun
Yeah.
I've
twist.
got a beer advent calendar on the way. Dude, I can't.
Yeah.
I reckon
Wow.
you're-
That is excellent.
Yeah.
what do you
that
think
is
you are?
good.
I'm interested what you are. I've got
That is
Um,
good.
First that came to mind was like a Negroni.
Yeah,
that's exactly where I'm at.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated,
I'll pay it.
yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little pretentious. And no one's sure if it actually does taste good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It does taste good. Thank
I
you
love
very much.
Negroni. Yeah.
Thank you.
Not for me. Anyway.
Give him that.
Sorry, I'm feeling in
coffee
a
and-
Yeah.
feeling in a
Throw
feisty
hands,
mood.
mate.
Feeling a feisty mood. It's
I
good.
like a hungry cat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We got soccer later. He's going to be
I'm
going.
edgy. I'm
Studs,
edgy.
studs up later.
Hangry.
I've had a long day.
Yeah.
What do you got, Sissy?
I think I love a kombucha. I know it's, but
Funky.
What
it's
flavor?
funky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apple
A
crisp.
little bit of alcohol in a
Passion
kombucha
fruit.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Small
for your
percent.
good for your gut, probiotics, all that stuff. My dad actually makes his own kombucha,
Yes.
and it's like unflavored because it's just like
Oh,
raw
which-
kombucha.
Actually tastes great. I
It
reckon.
is unbelievable, and as long as you don't get the SCOBY, which is like the live
Yeah, it's gross. Yeah.
stuff
Pretty
in
gross.
the drink, that's when you kind of want to gag.
You got a
but
kombucha plug,
yeah,
don't you?
I love a kombucha, so I'd say my dad's kombucha.
Love it.
Nice.
Love that.
I've
Yeah.
got a fridge
Well, I
always
mean,
full of
you are
kombucha.
your dad's daughter.
I've got a
so-
revolving-
This is true.
Checks
this
out.
is true. Yeah.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, every month from Amazon, I get a 24 pack of
Do you
apple,
really?
apple crisp kombucha. Yeah, I fucking love them. They're
From
my like
From
go-to
what brand?
awesome.
remedy. Yeah.
Oh,
But-
Remedy.
I will say
But-
the perks of working at Zambrero is we have a fridge stocked full of kombuchas.
But apple crisp is one that I find is never in supermarkets or
No.
restaurants.
Sounds
and
like they're
stuff.
sending it all to you, mate.
Yeah.
There's no stock.
Well, maybe I'm the
anywhere
only person who's buying them from
Yeah.
Amazon. But anyway,
Yeah.
they come to me. I've got probably 40 in the fridge right now. They're my
Love
else.
that.
go-to.
40.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Because they're like
Private
little.
safe.
You're awesome.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so
Well, shout out to Ted
in our
Furman.
beer fridge.
Strongest gut in this room, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's how you get the iron stomach for the races.
Yeah.
You just
Exactly.
drink
Until I shit
gels.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Ted Furman down in
gonna
Melbourne. Loves a kombucha. We'll go next to __ Gareth. Could be a controversial one, so we'll try to keep it to 5 minutes or less. Official marathon time integrity unit. Is the account good for the sport or not? I assume we all know
We've been
what it
talking
is.
about this
Do
all
you know
week,
what this
haven't
is?
we?
No,
Dude.
Drabble?
please get me up.
Cam,
Do you want me to
Cam,
quick
do
one?
the
Alright,
honors.
I'll give you the quick spill.
The most-
Basically, the most
I'll end it.
the fast in the room. Yeah. No, they're basically like an account that is started like basically calling out people, influencers, and people
Who
who have.
posts their Strava times? Oh no, I did see this account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of
Yeah.
chip time.
Okay, yes.
So Gareth wants to know, and the people
reread the
essentially,
question, please.
is this account good for the sport or not?
I think it's probably going to force people to be more just truthful. So I think it's good. Like no one's going to be scared of everyone's going to be scared of not posting an official chip time now, which I think is respect to the sport. I do think it's probably going after people and it's calling people out, which I think it's just good. I don't know. If you've obviously put in time. Some people, I think they genuinely, who are maybe new at running, didn't realize the chip time potentially, but I would say about 95% know what they're doing and they're posting it to appear faster. And they're doing that because of their own insecurity, and they should just be honest and
Take pride in your time.
take pride in your time. And a lot of the times they're posting are incredible times,
Yeah.
but they're, putting a Strava time of 3 minutes faster. And it's like, well, that's not
You know what
official
you're
chip
doing.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
that, yeah.
it's just if someone gets caught out, you know, influencers or whatever, they're the ones who you kind of like, if someone's making, you know,
Making
profiteering or whatever off
Built on a
it.
house of lies.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you know, if you just stick to the simple rule of just post the time that the race gives you, then you know,
Problem solved.
honesty is the best policy. So.
Yeah, because by the sounds of it as well, this account isn't just calling out, you know, some dude who's run his first marathon and posted his time on his personal Instagram. It's calling out.
It's
obviously,
the
people
High
who
Rocks
have a
Bros.
following.
Yeah,
The,
and
it's,
it's also just calling everyone out. It's not
Yeah.
like targeting a specific group of people. It's kind of like anyone who's disrespecting the sport. We're just gonna, you know, call it out that, you know, you've.
Yeah, let's leave the
Yeah.
prestige in place.
And
Net
totally,
positive.
totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just walking the line between sending hate and vitriol to someone who
Yeah.
probably isn't ready to cop it, but that's
Yes.
the fine line you walk. But it's, as I said,
At
Is
the
that
same
account
time,
blowing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, I think
It's blowing up. Yeah, it's got a couple
coming-
of thousand followers.
coming up to 2,000 followers, but that's in like the space of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like the growth has been pretty quick.
I saw one highlight. I was just looking at it today when I saw that question come through, and there's a girl that we're going to get on the pod, but timing didn't work. Renee Buckingham.
Yes.
She was on the mic at the Melbourne Marathon on the field. I don't know if it was her first marathon, but she ran New York, and chip time wasn't the same. Posted Strava, wasn't aware, and they went after her and fully called it out. Now she's got a bit of influence, you could say. But yeah, I think there's genuinely people that don't know. And she replied saying like, "Wow, the running community's really come after me. Like, I didn't realize." Don't know about the bullying, but obviously I'll take the chip time. I'm still super stoked to be like trying 3:48 in New York. Like, it's a great time. But yeah, I think it's good, but it's got to walk that line of like not bullying people out of running and out of exercise, but just going, hey, you've gone 2 minutes, or in some cases 10 minutes slower than your Strava time. But
I'd say most of the examples or all the examples I've seen is like a pretty clear. Like,
agreed.
There was my favorite ones have been like the High Rocks dudes who have like say claimed like a 3:05 when they've run, like the chip time is actually 3:20 because they had to shit themselves at 35 Ks. And
they've stopped the watch before they've got to the finish line.
They've stopped the watch for 15 minutes while they are in the bathroom. And it's like, well, dude, you didn't run that race.
It's basically doing a marathon, going and have a coffee or like
Yeah.
a snack break, and then continuing on. It's like it's not. Doesn't work like that. Whatever you had to do in that
Sorry,
time
man.
doesn't
It's a lot
count.
of mental gymnastics. Like I just think like when I'm in the pain cave at the end of the race, I'm not thinking like, how can I like
can I
make
make
sure
this
my
look better?
Strava is like
Yeah.
fine. I'm like, I want to get to the finish line.
Yeah.
Or I've got to like drop like a fast K or 400 meters to finish the race. I'm not thinking the opposite. So I don't know. Yeah. If you're thinking about that, maybe you need to just run faster, and then that's the issue.
Stop looking at your watch.
You know?
Amen.
Yeah.
All right, good question, Gareth. Stay tuned for more from that account, no doubt. Another 2 questions. I'm joining these because they're around songs, music. Cam was throwing some in the group chat today. We've also got a DJ in the room. We want to know favourite song at the moment and top genre to run to, or what you maybe listen to in the pain cave. Answer that however you like. One song, genre, running to.
I actually don't really run to music. I listen to a lot of podcasts when I'm running.
And your favorite one is?
Never run alone. I've listened to it
Ka-ching,
four-
like, subscribe.
Yeah, I've listened to it 4 times over. No, I don't do music. I only do music in races. Other than that, I always do podcasts. But I didn't run with anything for New York because there was far
Sacrilege.
too much going on.
A bit of atmos
Yes.
Yeah,
to be soaked up.
Vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
I like
Respect.
Yeah.
Favorite song at the moment?
Just podcast, purely
Just
podcast.
podcast. Why can't I think of any songs?
We'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Nick Drabble, you're a DJ. What's going on?
I am. Oh, shit, what is going on? Look, I think my favorite music to run to is definitely dance music, and not just because I make and play a lot of dance music. I think the tempo makes the most sense. It's like easier to lock into a groove. Surprisingly, I don't listen to much music while running. I reckon I listen to music 10 to 20% of the runs. The other ones are raw dog or I'm with mates, so I'm chatting.
Fair.
What are the 10 to 20%? Would you say like a long, easy run?
No, I tend to do it when I need to do like a speed session or I
Yeah.
need to run like
Lock
I'm
in.
doing intervals or something.
Yeah.
Even when I did, I haven't ever had music in a race. I had the AirPods there, and even my strategy for the marathon I did last year was get to 30 Ks, plug in, and they'll get me on the way home. And I got to 30 Ks and I was like, there's no way.
No.
I can't pull them out now. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm soaking this
You're
up.
right.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I know lots of people love running to music, and I totally get that, and it makes sense. There's a part of me that when I run and listen to music, though, I'm kind of then also like analysing songs. Like, oh, mate, that kick drum's 2 dB too loud. Like, you know, and it takes me out of the moment while running. So
It's so niche.
No,
Yeah, I
that's
like it. I like it.
that's one of the reasons I don't.
Favorite song at the moment?
Yeah, at the moment, great question. Well, we were talking about Royal O's before, but in having that latest album on repeat recently at home, the whole fam loves it. Say Something is the one that we just seem to be putting on all the time. Not dance music, yeah, obviously.
My kids love that song too.
Yeah, it's just
Frankie always play that Say Something.
they
song.
say something. Yeah,
Wow.
cute.
There you go.
Kids have got
great.
good taste.
What's your favorite song,
My favorite song at the moment is probably "Talk of the Town" by Fred again and Sammy Virgie. It's an absolute hit.
Chris? Yeah, it's vibes.
Absolute hit.
Good duo.
And I don't really run with it music either. If I do, it's probably dance or something like hip hop. When I was doing some heavy sessions, I have been running or have run with the last Clips album. It was really good. But yeah.
Play on.
Yeah.
Jeez, a lot of non-music runners in the room, aren't
Yeah.
there? You're not a music runner at all.
Don't like to run with music. Do very occasionally. Like I ran Saturday night. I had to do my long run. 6:45 p.m. start. Didn't listen to music.
Ooh.
Just went out and ran.
It's probably also just good for your safety at that time.
You're a bit
Yeah.
chaotic.
That too.
Yeah.
Let that mind free.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
it was daylight for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
sun
true.
was out.
Keep it boxed.
Yeah. Did you say yours?
No, I was gonna say I listen to music like most runs, I reckon, just because I'm bored. Like, to be honest, and like
So hard going that fast, don't you? Just like
Yeah.
no, it's not even. Well, it's probably when I'm going slower. Like when I I'm just running easy pace. I'm just like, oh man, like it's just kind of pass the time. And the faster I get, like the more music I've got on, or like a podcast as well sometimes. But it just depends on what I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll just get like some white girl pop on, or I'll get some country, or
FIFA soundtracks from 2005
yeah.
to 2000.
I mean, today I was like, getting some serious work in the spreadsheets, and I was like 2010 bangers, and I was just posting them in the chat because I was just like hit after hit. I was like, oh man, like Usher, like bang in the chat. I was like, yes. So that was a vibe. But probably at the moment, because we're going to see him next week, some Sam Fender, People Watching. That's my
Yes.
favorite song.
Huge track.
So yeah,
Very excited for that show.
I am.
It's going to be very fun.
I'm a big listen to the same song on repeat
Yeah,
for
same.
a long time, and I'm on Kimpton Barry Can't Swim at the moment.
Okay,
Oh,
nice.
Great record.
Just playing it.
I will say I've got one playlist that I think I've shared to you and a few other people before. It's like a Spotify made one called Run and Bass, and that has always been my like session playlist. Like for the last like at least 2 years, every time I have
tracks.
a speed session, it's just like 185 BPM, just like in the back of my head, just carrying me through. So
Cadence.
yeah, I literally just like the songs I like as well, but it also I feel like I can kind of
Helps a
zone
lot.
out a bit, and I just keep on rhythm. So it feels like it carries me.
I like it.
So yeah, vibes.
Love that. Thank you for all the questions. We're going to ask some through this conversation because some are to you, Nick, some are to you, Sissy. So we'll jump into those, but we will go to you, Nick. Bit of a... I feel weird calling you Nick. I always call you Drabble for some reason. Anyway.
Either or, bro.
It is your last name. So it works. We'd love to hear a bit about your running journey. I believe we met... You were DJing the unofficial after party Sydney Marathon last year.
Yes.
And that was also your debut marathon.
It was.
So you've run the Mara.
Yep.
You've gone and DJ'd what was the best after party in Sydney on the day at the time. But yeah, please, how'd you get into running?
Mate, great question. I ran a lot in high school. It was probably the one and only sport I showed any natural ability at. So I did track, like the longest stuff, 1500, 3K. Which was, I think, kind of all you really did at school. They didn't do much further than that. And then I did cross country as well, and like loved both of them. Ran right up till I finished school, was like cross country captain at my school.
Flex.
Big
Okay.
achievement. The 6 people in my year who did cross country. And then finished school and I was studying and I was working in hospitality, and then got into music and started DJing. And that's a very conflicting lifestyle.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I'm not exaggerating when I say I don't think I went for a single run in my 20s.
Wow.
I don't think I ever put on a pair of running shoes and actually like went out and went for a run.
Wow.
And then a few years ago, probably I'm 38 now, so probably around 34, 35, I just slowly started picking it up. Few runs, and then worked towards a 10K. I did when they have the Hocker half, they also do the 10. So I think 3 years ago I did the 10K and I like enjoyed it, and then started running more. And then 2 years ago I did the half, and then last year I also did the half and the Sydney full. And just kind of, I guess the momentum just kept building, and I kept running and enjoying it on a personal level. And then socially, like, you know, I met all of you through running, and just found it was great, both physically and mentally for me. Loved it. Yeah.
Love that. And what was that marathon time? It was pretty damn respectable.
Chip
one.
time or Strava?
Strava, bro. Strava. No, of course. Always chip time in a race.
Yeah.
It was 3:10.
Wow.
Oh,
3:10,
Amazing.
which I was stoked with. You know, for your first marathon,
great nudge.
Yeah.
I was
huge.
happy. And you know, my longest run before that, like leading up in that block, was 33K. So you're just like, who knows what's going to happen that last 9? So
Did you
it was
enjoy
great.
it?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Great atmosphere. Kind of ran most of the race just by myself, and had a great time. That's when I couldn't put the headphones in. I was like,
Yeah.
nah,
Just vibing.
soak this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
What's harder, like a 3-hour set at 2 a.m. or a marathon?
a marathon.
Ooh.
What
A
do you mean?
marathon?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 hour set's easy, bro.
Yeah.
All right, 10-hour set. No, I love it. There was a question, and I think you're both coming back from stress fractures, right? How have you
Correct.
all...
Yeah, or like bones. Mine
Bone-
was grade 3 bone stress, and grade 4 is the fracture. So it was like just one little step before because I went up to the Gold Coast this year to run the Gold Coast Marathon, and that's when I was like, this hip doesn't feel great.
Right.
I'd seen a physio, seen a chiro. They both had been like, you feel like I moved my leg every which way, and like, this hurt? No, this hurt? No, like, should be fine, really. Like, if none of this hurts, I don't think it's anything serious. I was like, okay, went up there, did a little shakeout, didn't feel great. I was like, I'm not going to run. Got back to Sydney, saw a different physio at the running room, and they were like, look, after everything you've said, we'd never normally recommend this on a first visit, but after everything you've said, I think you need to go get a scan to see if it's bone stress. And then got the scan, got the results 2 days later or whatever, and they're like, yeah, it's grade 3 bone stress. Had you run that marathon, it almost certainly would have been a fracture.
Can I say thank you for not running? 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like you probably would have known. A lot of people would have just ignored it and been like, no, I'm just going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
So I think it's stronger, or it's harder to say, no, I'm not going to do it than to actually run it usually.
It
Especially
was
when you're
hard.
up there.
FOMO,
Especially
yeah.
being up there and everyone runs on
Yeah,
you're
Saturday
already
at
there.
the
Yeah.
half, and I
you've
was
been
like,
training and
and I was with everyone there, and they were like, "What are you gonna do? You gonna run?
Yeah.
You gonna run?" And I was like, even the night before, I was
Yeah.
like,
Should
"I'm
I?
not sure."
Yeah.
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 But
You
at that
made the right
stage, I
decision.
had that ticket for Goldie, and I also had a Sydney ticket, and I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like if I run tomorrow, I'm gonna do some real damage and not be running Sydney.
Yeah.
So I didn't run. And then got those results, and the physio's like, so you're not running for 12 weeks?
Yeah.
I was like, so Sydney's in 7 weeks.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know if you heard me, but you're not running for 12 weeks.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So all the marathons are gone this year. But that's all right. As gutted
Had
as
you
I
have run,
was,
he could have said,
you're not running
6
for
months.
Yeah.
6 months. Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
been 5 months, guys. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Fair.
Wow, it's
But-
gone quick, eh?
We're about to, the comeback's is imminent.
Yeah,
you just jacked.
absolutely.
Come on.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of bench press and
Yeah.
pull-ups.
Yeah.
I feel like you were already jacked before that, right? Like one of my dot points on the agenda here was like, I think, and we had a conversation a while ago about this, but you sort of started taking your health a bit more seriously in your 30s.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
Yep.
30
It
or...
was right around 30.
Yeah.
Which
What-
was also, became a dad at 31. And I think a few of those things combined, like when you enter a new decade of your life, you just like have a bit of a reassess. Becoming a dad as well, I was like, I want to be fit and healthy for my kids and set an example, and also just be able to keep up and play
Run
with them and
with
stuff.
them,
Yeah. And it was just a gradual thing. Like I said, I'm 38 now. I didn't just start running hard and training lots at 31, but like I started doing some group classes, and then that progressed a bit more, and then it's got to the point now where I do love training, and I train most days. So when the running was taken off the table a few months ago, I was just like, well, what can I do? And there was initially there was not much conditioning at all, so I was just
Pushing weights around.
pushing iron,
Yep.
which
Well
is fun.
Different kind of fun.
Different kind of fun. Yeah.
It is. You got to do it. You got to do it for running as well. I'm getting strong in the gym. I know you've
Yeah, I
had
don't
some
know if
good
I've done
gains.
as much bench press and arms as I probably would like to have done this
Oh,
year.
I've done hardly any. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did like.
Biceps win races, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Think about that arm
What-
pull through.
arm swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The singlet, it really just defines the arms, doesn't it? Yeah.
Now that you've started racing to singlet as
Yeah,
well,
true.
Cam,
Now
on.
you've ditched the t-shirt, dude.
I
You've
know,
got to work
that's
those.
big.
Just 10 push-ups a day, bro. Just 10.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
You get
And
that.
it has to, not on your knees.
You telling me I'm not jacked? Yeah. I can do 10
Real
push-ups,
ones.
guys. I'm not that weak.
Push-up challenge?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you'd smoke me.
Yeah.
Britt Ryan wants to know, she's asked a few questions in the past, lessons learnt from that injury. Like we've discussed it there, but
Question.
It is a good question. I've definitely learnt a lot from this injury. It was it wasn't even really an overuse injury. It was when I was told I couldn't run for 12 weeks, I was bummed and, pretty down for a week. And then I kind of got out of that slump. And when I went back to the physio, I was like, look, I'm fine to not run for 12 weeks, but I don't want to rest and recover and get back to full health and then start running again. And then this happens again next year. Like, what was I doing wrong that meant this happened? Because my mate Cam runs twice as many Ks as me a week. He doesn't have this injury. Like, what am I not doing right? So then he was like, if you want to be thorough, let's go get your bloods done, make sure all your levels are right, you're not deficient in anything, your hormones are good. Let's also get a bone mineral density scan done to test the strength of your bones. So he referred me to a GP. He sent me to the GP to ask for both those referrals. Go to my GP. I kind of got him up to speed. He wrote me the referral for the bloods, and I was like, I want to get this bone mineral density scan done. And the GP goes, why do you need that? And I was like, to test how strong my bones are. And he goes, mate, young, active male, 99% chance it's not an issue for you. And I was like, can I get the referral? And he was like, yeah, I'll give it to you. Gives it to me. Call the doctor 2 days later, haven't heard anything. And then he's like, oh yeah, I've got them here. Let me pull them up. Goes through all the bloods. He's like, everything's great. All your levels are good. And I was like, and what about the bone mineral density scan? And they scan your lumbar spine, always in your hip. It's just like the common scan they do. And he comes back and he's like, your lumbar spine is like, oh, it's just within the normal range. And then he's like, you get this thing called a T-score. And if it's between 0 and -1, it's normal. -1 to -2.5 is osteopenia, which is weak bones. -2.5 and below is osteoporosis, which is like brittle bones. He's like, on your left hip has come back as, -2.2. He's like, that's not good. And I was like, right.
Oh, so the scan you said I didn't need.
And
I
was like,
needed it,
and
huh?
I was like,
I'm the 1%,
I guess
baby.
I'm in the 1%. And he was like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So I don't know, like, if there was, and so long story short is like, my bones aren't as strong as they should be for an active male my age. The risk category I fall into is it runs in my family, and you do get about 50 to 70% of your bone makeup through your genetics, through your family line, your parents. Yeah. So when I got that news, I was probably even more bummed than the injury. But after then doing a lot of research over the weeks and months since, I've learned that although it's not ideal, you can stop and also improve your bone mineral density. It takes a long time. It's not like a weeks, months thing. It actually takes years. But you turn over 10% of your bone every year. A lot of people don't know this, but bone is like a living tissue, just like muscles and skin and hair, where you're constantly breaking it down and then building it back up. And people who have osteopenia or osteoporosis, often it just means that they're breaking it down quicker than they're building it back up. But that fact that there's 10% turnover every year, in theory, then every decade, you have a completely new set of bones in your body. So if you're doing the right thing every day to help those bones grow stronger over months and then years, you can go and get that scan again, and that -2.2 can be back up at zero. But it won't take. They recommend you get the scan every year, because if you get it done any quicker than that, the improvement's so minor.
Yeah.
So now I'm just drinking
That's
lots of
so
milk,
interesting,
and so now I'm like, how do you get stronger bones?
Yeah.
And the most effective way, if you're getting your nutrition and supplementation and sleep and all those things right, is through bone loading. And the most effective way to load bones is plyometrics. So skipping, hopping, jumping, but like short bursts of it. So you do like 2 minutes, and then the bone actually, you get the stimulus, but then the bone actually starts to fatigue. So you think running would be good because it's like that impact, and it is, but you get to a point after about 10 minutes, you've reached the maximum impact. If anything, then the bone kind of goes, what now? Whereas if you give it that short little burst of stimulus and then you rest and you do it again like 6 hours later, it will adapt and grow stronger over time.
Oh my gosh.
There you
some
go.
great learning.
Skipping
There
in
you
the
go.
morning,
That is
skipping in
wild.
the evening.
And like in a way, you wouldn't have known this had this
I
not
didn't
have
know any of
happened.
this. Yeah.
And you could be in your 40s and 50s.
They recommend that males scan for bone mineral density and females who are more susceptible to it because when you go through menopause, your hormones changes, it increases your chance of it.
Yeah.
They recommend in males, you first get your scan at 70 years old.
Whoa.
And at females, you get your first scan at 65 years old.
Seems a bit
That's
late.
crazy
At
bananas.
that point, you're
Yeah.
like, what's the point in
It's
even
too late.
trying now?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't going to be doing too much skipping if you're minus 2.2.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And like
Wow.
the elderly falling and breaking their hip is like
That's
a
what
It's
I
like the
mean.
number one thing.
And
Yeah, it's
imagine you
number one
spent
cause
the
of death.
next 30 years working on making sure that you're avoiding that happening. Like you've just given yourself the best gift ever for your
Totally.
long-term
So there's definitely a
lifespan.
silver lining.
Yeah.
One, got a jacked up a body. Two,
100%.
learn a lot
Getting
about
dense
bone
bones.
strength.
Yeah.
getting
Watch the
dense
video.
bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love
So,
it.
and like DEXA scans are not that everyone should necessarily go and get this done, but if
No,
you've
but-
had fractures or stress fractures or
Yeah.
anything, that might mean that you're more susceptible to it. And a DEXA scan, if you, I got a referral and it was free. Even if you don't, it's like $100. It's
Yeah.
not MRIs can be like $500, whatever. It's like just go and get the scan done.
It's also like the amount that we spend on physios anyway.
That's like a one consultation.
100%. And then if they
So
go,
much
no,
money.
everything's great, you're like, sweet. Because the way that we train, I feel like we kind of need to know what's going on in our bodies because
Sooner rather than later.
sooner rather than later
Yeah.
because
Totally.
we do so much damage to it in a way. Whereas, and if there's things that we can kind of improve on, then that's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Love it.
There you go. And a new benefit to running unlocked. Big
Huge.
time.
Yeah, there you go.
40 years.
Yeah.
Imagine getting it in 40 years.
Yeah.
That first scan.
Love it.
Crazy.
Bad.
Big learnings. Thank you to Britt. That might be the best question and answer I reckon we've had
Yeah.
on the pod. I'm just putting it out
Yeah,
there.
clip
Brett.
that.
Yeah,
Nice
you
New
can,
York.
you can go now.
Clip that, producer Lil. Yeah, let's jump into New York. Sissy
Yes.
Bergman,
Yes.
huge PB.
Celebrity
Big
in the
deal.
room.
In the room.
Fastest New York Marathon runner in this room.
Yeah, wow.
Respect.
Yes. Yes.
Big
And
flex.
Sweden.
Yes. And Sweden.
Yeah.
New
Zealand. And New Zealand.
Yeah.
Fastest on US soil.
Yeah.
We've got them
Hectic.
all.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was not expecting it. By
think we
any
were all.
means.
For the pod.
Not expecting
What did you run?
I ran a 2:46:21.
Come on.
Chip time.
Ship time, baby.
Chip time. Yeah.
2
Yeah.
minutes and 23 seconds faster than Rin and I ran it. No,
Amazing.
2 minutes and 3 seconds faster than Rin and I ran
Come on, man.
I
Get
beat
it
the
right.
boys.
Yeah,
That's
she beat
all
the
that
boys.
matters. That's
By
what
daylight.
I scream. as I-
Beat the
yeah.
bots.
Yeah.
Hey, we
Daylight.
would have been near Centennial Central Park.
Centennial
Whatever
Park?
it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Was it Centennial? Yeah.
You would have seen her just finishing as
I
you
was
were like-
awake watching your dot just bouncing.
Got
Yeah.
a lovely message from Rin as I was heading to the start line. I think that's what did it.
Come
Give
on.
you full credit. Full credit.
Full credit.
Yeah.
Clip that.
Wow.
Yeah. He'll take it.
Yeah, he will. He will. No, it was amazing. It was kind of, in a way, the setup was quite perfect in a way. I mean, the day before, I had a couple bad nights' sleeps, but I'd say 2 nights before I had a solid sleep, which is
The
kind of
most
the
important
one,
night
the
of
most
sleep.
important one. I will say, the step count was probably pretty bad because you're in New York.
Soaking it up.
The day before on the Saturday, I think it was like 12 p.m. and I think I'd done like 18,000 steps. And I was like, I need to go
should
and
go
be
lie down.
horizontal. Yeah. But I would say it's the best carb load I've ever done. It was kind of consistent throughout the day. It wasn't like where I was overcooking it and feeling unwell, but it was just like a good amount of carbs. The morning
Very easy
of,
to do with the amount of bagels on offer.
Oh, honestly. And the portion sizes in the US work
Yeah.
in your favor massively.
Yeah.
And then the morning of, woke up, felt great, felt ready, and yeah, got to the start line. I didn't feel nervous. I just felt really excited. Like I feel like I was just eager to race. My body felt good.
Did you bus or ferry?
We bust, which was good.
Yeah.
Which was good.
Were you in a group with like, I don't know how I know they have different groups starting. Were you with a bunch of people at
Yeah.
the same sort of pace or?
Yeah, so I was in a corral that started at 9:10, which was after the elites started. I was probably like the third corral within that 9:10 sort of start time that would have gone out. It was me and a lot of men, but some women there as well, which was great. So I put in a finishing time of 2 hours 50, which was kind of my goal time. And then set off and just kind of, I don't know what happens in marathons, but I mean, maybe you guys experience this as well. It's kind of like it's go time. Like
Oh, yeah.
something just switches, and it's almost like this like animalistic sensation of like we're on here that never comes out at any other point in life except for in a race, where it's just like something
Singular
just
focus, I
switches.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just so honed in on it. Set off probably a bit too fast at the start, but I think it kind of worked in my favor. But the first half I loved. It was amazing, and the crowds in New York are just like I was saying to Rin earlier, the sensation is like you're constantly about to cross the finish line. Like you feel like you're winning something.
Did you have to really keep yourself in check in terms of pace?
Oh, 100%. 100%. And because I've never raced at these paces before, it was really hard for me to know whether I was going too fast or too slow. Like genuinely, I wasn't sure. Like by 30K, I could have cooked it here, but I was just trying to go based off of how I was feeling, and it felt fine. But the crowds are just crazy. It's more that it's the intensity, and then going from full steam of like noise to like silence is quite intense, because you're all of a sudden just like, right now I'm in my head again.
Yeah.
But loved the first half. The second half, I think, caught me off guard a little bit. I didn't expect it to be so. I know it's not like hilly, but I think the bridges. I think it just at that pace, it was just hard. Yeah. I think the second half was just, it was
Any
just
hill
hard.
at
Any
that
hill
pace
at
is
that
hard.
pace is hard.
Yeah.
And then at about halfway point, I felt my knee twinge a bit. So it was kind of in my head, like my ITB could completely just go at any point. It kind of felt like I was sort of tinkering on something bad could happen here, but I was just holding on for dear life. And then when I got to the 30K mark, the last 10K, there was a lot of head noise. And I think it's two parts where I've ran with headphones in the second half of a marathon. So I'm used to the distraction. Whereas now there is the distraction of the race, but you're still just gassing it. And you're still just like, am I going to be able to finish this? And I think I need to work on a little bit of sort of, I don't know, like marathon mindset when you do enter those points. Because I genuinely thought at some points I might just DNF. I might just stop. Like, wow. I might not finish this. And I think it was just because I was so deep in the pain cave where I've never been to that point before, of just reaching that point, but then just somehow holding on and then crossing that finish line was just the best feeling in the entire world. Oh, couldn't stop crying.
Awesome.
And then tried calling loads of people and realized it's like 3 a.m.
Everyone hates me.
You should call me.
I should
I
have
was right
called
there.
you, honestly. And I was like, why are none of my friends picking up?
Delirious Rin at 3 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
No, that's epic. Well done.
But it was
Unreal.
amazing, and I couldn't quite believe it when it was done, in the sense that, like, I think, again, you kind of looking at your watch and you're like, what does that, like, I couldn't really figure out what it all meant. I don't think I still have really, like, it still hasn't really sunk in, but yeah, I'm feeling very proud, and yeah, it was the best, the absolute best. Yeah.
Did you
Crazy.
keep the silly orange jacket?
Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
Amazing.
It was, 100%.
Have you not got yours?
100%.
It got Vinny'd a long time ago.
Brother.
What a find.
I
stolen valor.
No.
I live with a very efficient wife.
Yeah, fair.
Hey, don't throw
God bless.
Jesse's name under the
I don't know
bus
when I'm
here.
ever
I
going to
reckon.
use it again, but
Well, exactly.
who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
It was a cape for a while for my children.
Yeah, and it's so warm.
It
That
is
thing
really
was
warm.
warm.
It's
Yeah.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Love it.
it's cool. I'm never giving that one away.
Yeah. Nah. But yeah.
There'll be more.
Yeah, definitely.
Where did the pain start? I don't know if you said specifically. Do you remember?
I would like 32K. I was like, oh, this sucks. Only because
and
it's
like
hard.
pain just like hurting like everywhere, or like specific
Yeah, I think it's
in
just
the legs.
I'd never come that far in that pace.
Yeah.
So my body didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
So it was more, and it's interesting. I think in the first half, I probably could have pushed a little bit more. If I were to do it again, I think I know what I could do in the first half, because now I know I can just hold on in the second.
Sure.
It was just that feeling of, I don't know. I've never raced a marathon like that before, and I don't know how.
What's
I mean,
your
that's
heart
what
rate doing?
is high. I think my average was about 160, 165 or so.
Perfect.
which was like
Chilling.
steady.
It's like, I gotta get him like
Yeah.
an easy run. That.
It's not this guy.
I got a high heart rate.
190 guy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like redlining the whole
Are
way.
you? Oh, I just,
Yeah, for a race, I'm like 188, 190
that
for a
is
lot of it.
so
Yeah.
crazy.
So if there's anything to learn,
Yeah.
you got room to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get those numbers
If
up.
anything, I was just
Yeah, that
chilling.
230 Boston
Yeah.
staring you in
Yeah.
the face, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What do you think was the biggest shift taking you from 255 to 246? James Niemak, tuna sandwich,
Yeah.
as he's affectionately known on Instagram, wants to know that.
Yeah. So strength twice a week, non-negotiable, is what I've been doing.
Come on.
You don't need to spend long. I genuinely just do 30 minutes
Yeah.
because I get bored. But I go in,
Simple lifts.
simple lifts,
Heavy.
and lift heavy. I've done twice a week, like fine time, but don't skimp out on it. And then food, I would say, just eating more and fueling myself better. And then when my body's not feeling right, go and see a professional and go and get it treated properly.
Nice.
But I would say
Preach.
strength has been...
Preach.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
from 4 of us who have seen professionals
Yeah.
Yeah.
quite regularly.
Yeah.
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 And then in the, I would also say in your training plan, like I had 2 weeks off where I thought I had a stress fracture, and that was like 8 weeks out, and I was
We
like,
got real head
I
noisy
am
at the
done.
same time, I think. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is it.
I
I'm
was
not
like
getting
4
to the
weeks out.
start line. We're both just like, why am I doing this? I'm never going to be able to race. And now I'm like, oh my God, that was so long ago. That didn't actually really impact my block. I had 2 weeks off of running. And at the time I was like,
This is it.
This is it. I'm
Yep.
not going to be able to run fast. And if I like, and that was 7 or 8 weeks out. And now I'm looking back, I'm like, I still had so much time and so much running to do. So having 2 weeks off of running, it's not the end of the world, and you can still, you're fine. If anything, I was probably better for it and got
Awesome.
2 weeks of rest and whatnot. But
Getting to
yeah,
race day is more important than crushing some random workout 7 weeks out.
completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you celebrate?
Great.
New York City.
Great
How
question.
did we celebrate?
Couple
I'm
couple
not really
kombuchas?
big- Yeah, couple kombucha.
We know this is being recorded, so if you don't want to share, that's fine.
No,
But-
no. I mean, I'm probably the most boring. I live for the morning and the running, so for me, I'm not much of a night owl. But what did we do? I can't even. We went out for food that night, and then, to be honest, the whole day is a bit of a blur because I even just remember in the afternoon, I was like, we went back to the hotel. And you know that feeling when you're just like delirious and there's no blood left in your brain.
Yep.
So you're just walking around the hotel
No,
room,
well.
like taking one shoe off and then like still have my cape on and just didn't really know where to
Yep.
go or what to do. But the next day was great because we went to the bathhouse. And to be honest, that's how I celebrate. It's just
So good.
with rest and
Nice recovery.
relaxation.
Well, how was the body the next day?
Oh, it was hurting.
Yeah.
It was the
Bricks
night
for
the
calves.
night. It felt like my heart rate was really high. I kept like waking myself up from pain. My calves were like swollen the next day. Like I could not walk. It was pretty.
And how brutal in New York, where all of the subway stations are accessible by stairs only.
Just stairs, honestly, and you're like cursing, and yeah, awful. However, wearing your medal around New York City
Flex.
Metal Monday.
is the best because everyone is so excited for you.
That's mad.
so
everyone,
good, hey?
everyone
God bless
congratulates you.
Americans for that.
Honestly,
Yeah.
and you just feel
It
like a
is so good,
champion.
yeah.
And it is quite fun on the subway when people are like, "Oh, so what was your time?" and being able to drop, "Oh, 2:46." They're like,
Holy
Huh?
shit.
"Oh,
Oh, you ran.
okay."
Did you drop that you beat 2 pro women as well? Did you let them know that?
I don't know. I did say 25th female a few
There you go.
times because I was like, that
That
is
is
just
so
yeah.
crazy. That's
First Swede,
Yeah.
first Kiwi.
Yeah.
And we were chatting
Come
this
on.
morning after our speed session. Cam, you're what, 16th or 1800th in the
16th.
world? 1600th in the
Yeah.
world. Sissy,
And you're like 1800.
1800th
It
female
is.
in the world.
However, that
Oh
hasn't
my
updated with my
God.
New York
That's what I was going to
time.
say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it'll be,
Oh.
that should be fast. And
Yeah.
Could be top
1,000
1000.
maybe.
That's with my Tokyo and my Sydney time. Not that I'm checking.
Yeah.
Aggressively
Refresher.
refreshing.
Yeah, I know.
How is this not updated yet?
Honestly, literally, I'm like, come
Can some
on.
food chain sponsor this woman, please?
Yeah, I know,
like, goodness
honestly.
me.
Come on, Zambrero.
Picked the wrong one on this
Jesus.
table.
Yeah.
How good.
Love it.
But yeah, crazy day.
Epic. You do it again?
100%. As soon as the race ended, I literally went one and done. I can't do that again. I was fully like, that was so hard. But I think
It's a
a
sign
few
you've
hours
tested
later,
yourself, I think.
Yeah. And then now I'm like, absolutely. I think I just didn't like the not knowing. Now that I know, I'm
Totally.
like, okay, I know what I'm in for.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's move in. We talk a lot about sort of what we're doing in the future in this next segment, the long run, but we've got Boston next.
We do.
What are you thinking, Boston?
I
'Cause that's
have
going to be your
no
next marathon,
idea.
I
Yeah.
assume.
I mean, I'd like to PB. 244 would be nice, maybe.
It's not nice. Speaking from experience.
Yeah, no. It's a scary thing though.
You dickhead. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cam.
Yeah.
He's just staring at me.
Like carried him.
Yeah. Maybe beat Rin's time. I don't know. Yeah.
You can pace Chris in Boston. You should pace him.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm here for it.
Happily.
We'll be running 2:30, you and me, Sissy.
Yeah. Oh
Let's
my god.
go.
Love
It's
it.
a scary thought though, like knowing what you it was
How low can you
amazing,
go?
But like it's scary because it's like fuck, it's really
Yeah.
hard. So it's like trying to do more is like oh
Yeah.
The margins get slimmer.
yeah.
And slimmer
Yeah.
and slimmer.
Yeah.
Everyone will be
Literally.
like, you shaved 9 minutes. You just, another 9 minutes.
Well, that's what I mean.
And then you just go like, it's not
Hang
that
on.
easy.
No,
So
honestly.
people,
Diminishing gains,
Human need
diminishing
to up
gains.
their game even more with these shoes.
People,
Yeah.
It happens all the time. People
Yeah.
are just like, oh yeah, you just get down
On
to like
that note-
215, 210.
Did you win the cash?
I got the cash.
How much of it?
Just the $3,000, but I'll take it.
Just 3.
So there
It's
was
not
there
bad.
was 3 ways of winning. There was
Yeah.
the fastest female. There was hitting 3-minute PB or higher, and there was the highest margin.
Yeah.
A woman got 11-minute margin.
Yep.
And the
You got
fastest-
what, 8?
I got 9.
Nine.
9. And then the fastest female was like 2:34. So I was like, yeah, she did good. She got me there.
Jeez, that's so good.
But I'll take the $3,000.
Yeah, come on, it's $3,000 US as well.
US.
We
Exactly.
like that.
Huge.
Yeah.
That's a free
That's
trip
airfare.
almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just paid for
Unreal.
my whole trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love that.
So good. So
Love
good.
that. Drabble, how far away are you from getting back into running?
Mate, hopefully very, very soon. I'm having an MRI tomorrow to see if the hip is all good to go. And then seeing the physio Friday. So, like, could be in the next week or 2.
Lovely.
One of those real
Huge.
fun return
On
to runs.
the Chris 6 by
Yeah.
1 minute
Oh,
on, 1
come
minute
on.
off.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hashtag dad things. That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
serious
Guess
dad
what,
errors.
I just ran
Onto the
1K.
grass. I did love that post.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
Yeah. But at this stage, when I haven't run for 4.5 months, whatever, it's like
Dude, you take it.
anything's exciting.
Yep.
It's-
Absolutely.
Love that.
Yeah.
Well,
No
good
more
luck.
seated ski.
Thank you. Yeah, no more seated ski
No.
ever again.
No.
Do you have
Wish that
a
on my worst enemy.
Yeah.
Do you have a race you'd like to run one day? Maybe New York Marathon. Maybe.
I mean, so this year the plan was I had a bib for Goldie and Sydney, and I was manifesting New York, and then when it all fell apart, the manifestation stopped. So next year I think I'll try and be a little more realistic. I'm aiming for maybe definitely 1. 2 would be awesome. So if I'm doing 2, I don't know, maybe it's Goldie in New York, or maybe it's Goldie in Sydney, or I'm not sure yet.
Nice.
Amazing.
Love it.
Good luck, mate. Can you see how it all unfolds?
you.
Very, very nice. We're all doing Boston as well. We'll chat more about that in the weeks to come. But we're going to jump now into buy, sell. You know this segment?
I do.
You want to wait till last, or do you have one that you've got? I know Chris Farrencoffin's got one. He said he
Gave him
thought
a
about it this
pre-warning.
morning.
Oh,
Been thinking about it since I woke up.
Let's go.
Wow.
Karen Frothen, what you got?
I am trying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Explain it to me.
Unpack that. Yeah.
I'm going to unpack
Sell
it
it
for
to
you.
me if you mind.
I went to a show on Saturday night. Derek G. Love Derek G.
Wow, huge.
Good guy.
Yeah.
And he finished the show just by like kind of thanking. It was like a radio hour. Played some music, talked about music, blah blah blah. Finished the show thanking everyone for being there. He's like an online dude and has taken it offline into the flesh. And he basically just went, "I'm just a guy trying, and thank you for acknowledging that. And people should try more. And I think we live in a society that's very blasé. And I think caring about things and trying things is good. And so I'm buying trying.
So the marathon. It's
Yep.
a hard
Man.
thing. Takes a lot of effort and trying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be happy
But
with your. Be
try.
happy with your time.
Spot on.
Is there anything you are going to try in the coming future?
Great question.
New or...
Sure.
Yeah, let's go new.
Let's go new. Okay. I don't know if new, but I really like taking photos. So I'm just trying to take
More of
You
that.
are very good at photos.
Love that.
You should have come down this morning, speed, but you had,
Yeah, I had
some big fancy meeting at 6
fancy
a.m.
meetings.
Nah, nice.
Yeah. Making playlists. Drives, what do you got?
Love it, mate.
Buying, I'm buying sleep.
Okay.
Everyone knows sleep is good for you. We all know we should sleep more, etc., etc. But one of the things learning about this injury and the bone health and stuff is, I spoke about that, we turn over 10% of our bone every year. All of that remodeling, or at least the vast majority of it, is done while sleeping. So you know, a lot of us also here get up early to train. So to get enough sleep, you just got to go to bed earlier. But if you sleep for, 7 hours a night, or you sleep for 8 hours a night, that's an hour's difference. But over the week, that's a whole extra 7 hours. That's like a whole extra night's sleep.
Great maths. Like it.
That's some quick maths.
Checks
right,
out.
Matt? Yeah.
Can confirm, checks out.
Actuarially confirmed.
Yeah.
So I've just, and it's like, I've often got an alarm set in the morning, and that's not negotiable. So the thing that you have to then do is just wind back 8 hours and be like, well, it's 8:30. My alarm's going for 4:30. I need to go to bed. So
Talk me through this. The other day, you posted that you slept for 11 hours.
That
You
was-
have 2 children.
that was
How
whi-
did that happen?
that was while camping with one child.
what?
Whoa.
Mate,
I feel like when you're camping though, you
Unreal.
just go to
Yeah.
bed when it's dark and you
And
wake
that
up.
was
Albeit
exactly what
you're probably
happened.
not getting
Old
11
school.
hours of darkness.
I was
Yeah.
in a
At this
tent
time of year.
with a 4-year-old, first time she'd been camping, just a little
Amazing.
2-man tent. And she was buzzing, because we went, normally she goes to bed at like 7. The sun's still up at 7 right now. So we get into the tent and it's still light. And she's just like, Dad. And I was like, yeah, it's time to go to sleep. And she was buzzing. And then we kind of lay down and then she started to fall asleep. And then I just fell asleep. We both fell asleep like 7:30 p.m.
Sick.
And then
So good.
woke up at like 6:30 as the kind of sun came up.
So
and I like
unreal.
checked my aura and said I slept for 11 hours.
Oh my
So
God.
good, dude.
Passion.
That is wild.
Love it.
Unreal.
I will
Love it.
say it's also quality sometimes over quantity.
Yes, for sure.
Because someone can be like, smash a bunch of beers, pass out, have 8 hours sleep, but the sleep is
Not anyone in this
No.
room.
No.
No. Yeah, you're not getting great sleep if you're going from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. on
No.
10 beers, are you?
No.
But that's,
No.
yeah, and like that's why there's also a difference
Hey,
between
this
time
guy.
in bed and time asleep.
Totally.
Like,
Totally.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Great
Good
buy.
vibe.
Sis, buying or selling?
I am buying.
Nice.
I've got a Garmin. Has everyone ever got a
Nah.
Garmin? No.
Yeah,
Double
Garmin.
Apple Watch,
Garmin.
fellas.
Apple.
So what I use in the race is the Pace Pro plan. Pace Pro. It's not even a plan.
A lot of P's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pace Pro.
perfect
Highly
Pace
recommend it.
Yeah,
As someone
it's
who wanted to set a certain time for the race and wanted to just really dumb it down to understand, am I ahead, am I behind? It works fantastically because it goes through each K and it tells you in that K how far ahead or how far behind you are
Sick.
in terms of time. So I constantly knew that I was like 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30
And it
ahead
takes
of my
into
time.
account like the elevation. So
Yeah.
if you're like, for quick maths, if you're like running 4-minute Ks and it's like, well, this next K is an uphill, you only have to run a 4:10 to
Yeah.
keep your. So it'll like hit you,
Epic.
and then it's great.
And you
That's
can set
really
it where
cool.
it's so you set it on your phone and then you put in say New York City Marathon 42 point whatever K and you put in the time that you want to finish it in and it will break down each split and each kilometer and you can even adjust each split if you want to as well.
Yeah, so do you want a negative split or positive split?
Yeah.
How hard do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Negative,
Nice.
positive.
So in the race you just focus on that 1K.
That's so good.
1K, 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 1K. And for me it worked really well. So for future races I will hands down be using it.
A
A little
certain-
pro tip on that, because I love it and I've done it for every race I've done, is turn off the navigation though. So when I did it the first time, I'd done it all the night before on the phone, and then when I was on the start line, I hit it. I was like, yeah, you want to do your plan? This is the one. Yeah, it was like navigation. I was like, yeah. And then every 20 meters, it was like slight left.
As in like the sound.
And it just,
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
what is
Awesome.
going
Yeah.
on? And I
Yeah.
did not stop.
That would wig me out. That would wig me out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
And
ideal.
I also
So
have
turn
it
off the
muted,
navigation
like
setting.
there's no sound, like it doesn't talk to me,
Yeah.
it doesn't tell
Yeah.
me anything. It's all just
Smart.
visual.
A certain Cameron of ours made a manual spreadsheet for that.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, whoa.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Color coded and everything for me for
It
Sydney.
is
I'm sure he's done it for
colour-coded.
many other people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love the tips,
Yeah.
love the buys.
Hit me
Get
up.
a Garmin.
I'm buying.
Seriously.
I'm buying as well. I'm buying reflecting on your progress because this week is
Okay.
a year on from my first marathon in
Wow.
Queenstown.
242.
On debut.
Fastest in the room. Great.
Yeah.
On debut, yeah.
But yes, was got very jealous of a few people I saw over in Queenstown, probably my favorite city on earth, and it, just got me thinking, especially coming out of a few weeks off, some getting back into training, trying to think about goals for next year. I feel like, we talked about last year on the in the whole marathons under, I can't remember what the exact wording was, but underappreciated or become too common.
Normalized.
Normalized, that's the word. How are they normalized? That you kind of finish and someone's like, what's next? What's next? What's next? And you're constantly just like thinking about the next thing. And sometimes you just got to think like, where was I a year ago and where am I now? Like if you told me like finishing that race where I am now, like I wouldn't have even thought it was like in remotely possible, but like to shave over 20 minutes off that time, like I wouldn't have thought it was a chance.
Hey man,
Here's the
imagine
next
next
20,
year.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be running like sub 2 next year,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
World record, baby.
Exactly.
Top 5 in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's that easy. But yeah, I just think like that, you know, I've said it a couple of times in here that, you know, you overestimate what you can do in a month, but you underestimate what you can do in a year. And a year's time is so long to build. You know, you're talking about even from the bone density sort of stuff like that. You got to zoom out your perspective.
Totally.
And I think with marathon running, it's a long-term goal, and it's something that even running in general, even running a 5K, like the longer you zoom out and the more you can sort of gradually chip away and make it more accessible, the better your results are going to be, because those results just stack consistently. Rather than trying to bite it all off in one go, you kind of just accumulate it. And then before you know it, you look back and you go, oh man, that session that I found incredibly difficult. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's my buy.
Love that.
Shout out Queenstown Marathon this weekend.
It is, yeah.
It
Who's
is.
there? Angus, Rob,
Yeah, I think
Jazz.
Kurt's there.
Yeah. Kurt.
Yeah.
Al.
Dean Malouf. Very nice. It's going to be
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Shout out.
What you got,
I'm
man?
selling this week, and it comes off the back of my earlier Saturday night long run. Ran 17 Ks. Wasn't going to cook because I finished at like 8:30. So I ordered on the app a nice grilled burger at Lane Cove Grilled. And I won't go into it because it's a long story and we're pressed for time. Cam and I are shooting off to some soccer shortly. I won't be getting grilled later tonight, but Lane Cove Grilled selling it because, yeah, just really bad service. And I
True.
think the young
I've
kids...
been there once and it sucks.
Yeah, well, producer Lily as well gave me some, I believe the kids call it law, around Lane Cove Grilled.
Lane Cove
and,
Law.
Lane Cove Law, and yeah, no good. They did give me a free burger because I went to the lengths of leaving a bad review on the app before I left the store. That's how bad it was. I had to stand up and tell them to put the burger on the plate. I'm now unpacking it. But anyway, I won't froth roll. I'm just selling that. They did give me a free burger, so I'm not off grilled entirely, just Lane Cove Grilled.
Okay.
So if anyone's listening, sort it out.
Extremely niche.
Should've gone
The
to
kids there need to
Zambro.
try.
There
I
you
get
go.
it. It was.
Easy
Yeah,
Zambro.
come
I get
on.
it. It was
Try.
Saturday night,
Yeah.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
I get that it's late and it's Saturday, but it's my
Be
dinner.
better.
Do better. Yeah.
I don't know. You've just run 17K.
Nah,
Don't be sorry, just be better.
just be better. That's the pod. Any final thoughts?
No.
Sissy, congrats.
Thank
Nick,
you.
well done
you for
on
having
debut.
Good luck on the MRI
Keep us
tomorrow, my
posted.
friend.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Great debut.
Appreciate
Can't
that.
wait for a little Cooks River run together at some point.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
Thoroughly.
In the near future.
Lil, we all good on the audio? Yeah, we press record this time. Beautiful.
Well,
That's been Never Run Alone. Come one, come all.
Come running.
I'm running.
Bye.
See you next week.